The family was feeding their son, but the little girl had to work on an empty stomach. Looking at the delicious food on the table, the little girl begged to sit down and eat. However, the woman ignored her. She only focused on picking dishes for her son. The little girl then took the initiative to fill a bowl of rice for herself. But when she tried to pick some dishes, the woman stopped her. Even crying was not allowed. The woman knocked the bowl out of her hand and ordered her to go out and work. The little girl had no choice but to go to the yard and wash their clothes with grievance. The reason why the little girl was treated like this was that 5 years ago, the little girl's mother passed away due to illness. Only her father and grandmother were left at home. In order to improve the family's living conditions, the man decided to go abroad to start a business. He asked his daughter and mother to go and stay with his younger sister. No matter how reluctant the little girl was, reality was always cruel. Later, the grandmother took the little girl to the woman's house, but they were bullied as soon as they entered the door. The woman demanded that they pay for temporary accommodation. Since they had no money, the grandmother had to take out her bracelet to offset the cost. Every night, the little girl would think of her father, hoping that he would come back to pick her up soon. In the blink of an eye, 5 years passed. The little girl grew up gradually, but her aunt's exploitation of her did not decrease. The little girl was forbidden from having any hobbies and had to work all the time. However, the woman did not know that the little girl's father had succeeded in starting his business abroad. His assets were spread all over the world. He decided to return home immediately to reunite with his daughter and mother. But unfortunately, that night, the grandmother came home and found that the little girl was gone. She asked the woman's family about the little girl's whereabouts, but only received cold responses. So the grandmother gathered some warm-hearted neighbors at the village entrance. After searching, they found the little girl in a cemetery. It turned out that the little girl just missed her mother. Before her father went abroad to work, he had planted a small sapling for her as a keepsake. But when the sapling grew up, the aunt's son led some people to destroy it. The little girl stepped forward to stop them. When the aunt saw this, she took her son's side and wanted to teach the little girl a lesson. At the critical moment, the little girl's father arrived in time by helicopter. Finally, she had someone to rely on.